So let me adjust this camera. All right, so the basis that we built our foundations on are from Pilates. And so if you're new to Pilates, sit on down, let me learn you something about what it is. So I can send this to people that are new, or if you have any questions, I will give you a little recap on me to see if it's relatable. So most of the time when you fall in love with something or someone, you meet it and you're like, I really like this thing. I want to get to know more. That was not my story. So here's my story. I went to K-State and I did boxing, I did CrossFit, I ran, I lifted weights, I did yoga, I did kickboxing, I did everything because I wanted to know. And then I liked yoga, but it didn't speak to me at that part in my life. And so I thought, I'm not gonna like Pilates either. Like, it's not speaking to me. That's something that you do when you're older. So I thought. So then I wanted to go into physical therapy. So I was applying for an internship, and my sister's mother-in-law was like, here, come try Pilates. And if you like it, then you'll like it. And then we can do an internship. And if you don't, I will hook you up with the people in the community that you need. So I go, and they, so nice, such well put together women, tore me apart nicely because I had horrible biomechanics. But they didn't say that. They said, can you try it this way? And I was like, okay, you can't do it that way, but I can do it this way. And they said, well, how's that working for you? And I said, ugh. And so my love story is that of like the tough love story. So here I am. I assumed that I was a college graduate and I missed out on a lot of things I didn't know. And I figured I'm a pretty smart person. And if I didn't know these things after going to the university, other people do not know either. So our basis was built from Pilates, which is for the way we style and the way we put things are about your ergonomics, or a nice way to say that is about high functioning biomechanics. Don't worry, we package it up to be like exercise, but what we want to do is set a steady base for how your body builds. And we use therapeutic type studies and things like that to build our basis versus the traditional let's sweat kind of thing. There will be sweat involved probably, but not necessarily. So we build our repertoire off of biomechanics. I hope you're still here with me. I know, just hang tight. Well, I'll explain more. So although biomechanics can be a little as you go through things, so we also want to have a good time. So we started branching out, since Pilates isn't necessarily cardio work. Can be. There's some constituents to that. But we have trampoline classes, which are low impact and definitely good on the heart rate. They're shorter, they're 30 minutes, so you, especially in the wintertime when it's too cold to go outside. We have dance cardio, which fuses things like more modern songs with a Zumba type of flair. But our choreographer does a great job making sure it's not too much to swallow, right? Because nobody wants to come to class and feel stupid. But sometimes I do. But that's okay. That's why we have different lighting. And let's see. We also offer hot yoga. So it's yoga, but it's heated. So why would we do that? We do that because there's a warm-up period in your body, and we can accelerate that so we can get to the point faster. We often attract highly intellectual people that value their time and are willing to put in the work, but they don't want to waste their time. So this helps get their soul needs met and their mental needs met, as well as doing what we believe to be the best order of events, because we're the professionals. We also offer TRX classes, which are similar to lifting weights, but it's with your body weight, and we use gravity. So it really interchanges well with Pilates and ergonomics, but it's more of a weightlifting feel. So if you like doing that, then we are here to help with that. Let's see, the next thing that I would bring up is bar. So Pilates is core work. Essentially with a lot of things to it. Bar is a lot of glutes and legs. Sometimes in Pilates we don't get a lot of legs because everything turns into core work, and so this helps target those, and then we can do some really good arm stuff. Let's see, I want to make sure I don't forget anything. Before I dive into some of the Pilates apparatus, I will also mention we do bungee cardio, which is where we have a bungee cord, a thick one, suspended from the ceiling, and it's fun. It is also very hard. There's fun. People are like, I can't wait to do this. And then about 20 minutes in, they're like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, I know. You're having so much fun. It's hard. But the thing is each element that we do has some excitement to it. So you're motivated, but also you're getting that workout element as well. And then my favorites, although I try not to be too biased, as we do aerial arts. So aside from the scientific aspects of the ergonomics from Pilates, I really like the expression of being creative, okay? Because your body is what it is, but then we can create with it. So we added the artistic element of aerial hammocks. Hammocks are the safest because if you're not strong, it'll hold you. Aerial lyra is really nice. People have a preference, but you don't know until you try. Like, I can't tell you based on what you like, but people tend to gravitate towards one or the other. So lyra is the aerial hoop. We joke around that it's an extreme voguing. So you make a lot of poses, a little bit of contortion work on there. Aerial hammocks, on contrary, can be more relaxing, but we also tend to have a lot of a circus, artistic, acrobatic feel to it. And we will never make you do something you don't want to do. We just offer examples, and by helping you see yourself in a new way opens doors to really be the full expression that you want to be as a human, a woman, a man. We just really hope to open that up and be able to see yourself in a different light. And then one of the other aerial expressions are aerial silks. This is a little more challenging of it since it doesn't hold you like a hammock does. You have to hold yourself, but we teach you all the safe steps. And then kind of finishing up into kind of our grand repertoire is we have the Reformer Cadillac, which has the bars on top and the fuzzy cuffs that everybody sees. And so that is really specific for high functioning athletes, but just as easily for people with hip replacements or scoliosis, where we can put you in and work on your ergonomics in a rectangular box. But you don't have to know that, we do. People tend to have fun. There's lots of stimulation from the ceiling, from the floor, and all around to be able to play with gravity and how it affects your joints. And then we also have the reformers and the exo chairs, and then we have one high chair, tall chair with handles, and we use those to help you feel things that you cannot feel on your own. So people say, what's the difference between mat and the equipment? The mat is something that you're learning to create inside of yourself for yourself. It can be harder, but it can also be more relaxing. Same with the reformers. If I ask you to squeeze a muscle group and you're not quite sure how to do it, we can help you figure it out with the equipment, because we can change the way gravity touches a certain muscle, so we can help make that happen. And then if you and then once you get it, then you can recreate it on your own. So you can't feel something you've never felt before, so we can help you feel that. And the saying goes, if you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got. So I think I've covered, and the chair does the same thing. It's just a different context. So again, I hope that whatever it is that you're looking for, we can re-spark that fire. We can have a little bit of fun. We'll keep you safe, and we'll keep you moving, and we'll keep you healthy. So I hope this answers your questions. If you have any more, send me a message or write it down in the links below. But thank you for being here, and have a great day. Bye.